The person you know wanted you to stay stuck with them and for you to believe that you had no choice but to stay. They didn't want you to collaborate, or they didn't want to collaborate with you to rise in life. They saw who you are and what and who you would have become when they looked into your life, and they were jealous of that. They didn't want you happy, abundant, and increasing in life. But they can't stop that. God already chose you for that. This person you know is always two-faced. But you'll soon meet someone who is nothing like that previous person. They will always have your best interests at heart. The person you know is hasty. They have brought shame and destruction to their bloodline. Because they were blocking you, they didn't want you to know and achieve what God has placed in you and what God has in store for you. They were blocking your path of wealth. They didn't work alone. The cult members helped them through witchcraft. These people are in such serious, devastating divine judgment upon them for trying a lot of evil on you. They have no protection. They are mentally unstable. They are experiencing major financial loss. You're moving forward and upward. Great things are still in line for you. The person you know wants to return to lay all their problems on you, so you can save them emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and financially. But God is blocking them. They think you're still the same person who will easily help them. They think they can return, play mind games with you, and get what they want from you. Leave again, return, and they will keep doing this again and again. But that will not happen. God and the angels are not allowing it. They want to return to block and stop you. Nothing is going good for them. They went against God. They were not supposed to be against you. They were supposed to be with you, building, growing, traveling, being happy and fulfilled with you. They had this divine mission. They received the signs to go the right path and they refused. They went against you and didn't want their destiny. God and the angels saw all the satanic rituals they did on you, such as financial blockages, insanity, wanted you to deteriorate, vehicle accident, only bad after bad they wanted for you. They wanted you to have nothing and be nothing. They really cursed their bloodline. They are experiencing the worst that they wanted for you. And that backfire they didn't expect. God and the angels are dealing with them very heavily. As I said, they have no protection for hating on you and trying to destroy you using demonic forces. This person you know is more into their ego, pride, and extremely materialistic. They preferred these than a spiritual path to break their own curses and with that of their bloodline. So they refused to change and elevate. Well, the backfire has arrived. They can't do evil and expect good. This person is filled with a lot of pride and thought their spiritual gifts they used would destroy you. They laughed at you, along with the cult members, when and after they did their rituals. They really believed their rituals worked to stop your divine path and to do unusual things you would normally do. So people will look at you as strange with mental problems. They wanted you to lose money, your health, and everything. But the joke was on them. They are no longer laughing with the backfire. They are the ones losing everything. By doing spells, they were trying to siphon your energy to the point where they drain you so much that you wither away, that you get Alzheimer's, you get old and worn out, so you wouldn't be in God and you wouldn't fulfill your divine destiny. But they can't remove your spiritual wisdom and wealth. This is your spiritual inheritance. In Hebrews 6 verse 17 says, "Thus God, determining to show more abundantly to the heirs of promise the immutability of his counsel, confirmed it by an oath." So God is faithful and always true to his word. But they wanted you in a void, completely empty, so they can be the one to have abundance and wealth. They know you're a healer, that you're God's chosen, so they wanted your energy for themselves to live a rich, abundant life. They really believed in what they were doing for riches and wealth. They were obsessed at getting it, but God and the angels were seeing everything. This person you know and the cult members are dead spiritually. They don't believe in God. They thought that once they got the destiny swap with you, they would disappear and you would be left with financial loss, sickness, end up in a mental hospital eventually, and die. But their plans didn't work out. It couldn't. They do the divination check with that. They didn't do the divination check with that. Or if they did, the devil lied to them, as he's a liar, and made them believe they would succeed.